Welcome back. It had the hallmark of a Hollywood thriller, a sports icon, a reality TV star, and a model, and a gun.
But it was no fairy tale, this story. This would end in tragedy, and certainly one of 2014's biggest stories.
Then Oscar Pistorius.
A homegrown hero. By August 2012, Oscar Pistorius was South Africa's preeminent sporting stars. In the Summer Olympics in London, he became the first amputee to compete at an Olympics game in the 400 meters race. But 6 months later, a dramatic fall from grace. 14 February 2013, the day the world focused on this security complex. In the early hours of the morning, 4 gunshots were fired and screams were heard. As daylight broke, it emerged that celebrity athlete Oscar Pistorius had shot and killed his girlfriend. A country shocked, their hero jailed. In his much publicized bail hearing, an emotional Pistorius told the court he shot Riva Steenkamp, mistaking her for an intruder. A story he stuck with until his day in court. And for the first time, disclosures of what happened on Valentine's Day just after 3 a.m.
Milady, the screams that I heard before, it was blood-curdling. It was something that leaves you cold.
But Pistorius' immediate neighbors heard otherwise.
I heard a man crying. And to me, the cry, my lady, it was a cry of pain.
Then it was expert pitted against expert. The state claiming Pistorius shot at a cowering Steenkamp after a fit of rage following an argument. The defense claiming he fired in fear and in quick succession. But on the 7th of April, the athlete finally took the stand to tell his side of the story.
I thought that there was a burglar that was gaining entry into my home. And then I heard a noise from inside the toilet. Before I knew it, I'd fired 4 shots at the door.
But the state wasn't buying it. Under grueling cross-examination, Pistorius contradicted himself and changed his defenses several times. But it was revelations from Pistorius' psychiatrist, Dr. Meryl Foster, that would change the course of the trial. She told the court he suffered from a general anxiety disorder. It saw Pistorius admitted to this psychiatric hospital for a month-long mental evaluation. The verdict that Pistorius could appreciate right from wrong when he fired the shots. The defense then turned to Pistorius' disability to explain his reaction.
On his stumps in a dangerous situation, his ability of fleeing is severely impaired.
But the Paralympian's fate was left in the hands of Judge Thokozile Masipa.
On count 1, murder read with section 51(1) of the Criminal Law Amendment Act 105 of 1997, the accused is found not guilty and is discharged. Instead, he is found guilty of culpable homicide.
A conviction that saw Pistorius receive a lighter sentence.
Count 1, culpable homicide. The sentence imposed is a maximum imprisonment of 5 years.
But the state wasn't happy. It said Masipa erred in a misinterpretation of the law. On the 9th of December, it launched an application to appeal both Masipa's conviction and sentence.
I am satisfied that the points raised by the applicant in respect of count 1 are indeed questions of law.
The matter is now likely to go to the Supreme Court of Appeal by mid-next year. At question is whether Judge Masipa correctly applied the principle of dolus eventualis. Manqoba Mchunu, SABC News, Johannesburg.